This is a second stimulus check and stimulus package update for Friday. Hope you are good and safe. Thanks for tuning in. We have shocking new economic data today that Mitch needs to listen to, and unfortunately, it's going to be in his favor and not in the favor of a stimulus check. Boy, it just keeps on rubbing the wrong way. Thanks for tuning in. This is LALATE. As always, subscribe to this channel and drop your comments below, and we may feature them in tomorrow's recording. And please hit that bell in the front of this channel so you get an alert when a new second stimulus and stimulus package update goes live. And shortly, we'll be answering all 35 of your second stimulus check questions and getting to this really surprising economic news, which might go against getting a second stimulus package approved. Boy, I'm actually speechless. But let's get to some of the questions. Leanne says, I emailed the governor of Texas and will continue. Texas is like Florida, hot mess. Living in my car is looking more and more realistic. Some states have literally not paid pandemic unemployment assistance or unemployment assistance, and it's just getting worse. We're going weeks and weeks and weeks, and they're just doing nothing. Other states are making excuses not to pay it, and I feel for you and I sympathize for you. Please update me as to what's going on with your situation. Annette Jackson, loving the look. Well, thank you. Yesterday was a little bit of a change up. And the shirt yesterday was so popular, it's going to get its own Twitter handle by the weekend, probably. Kimberly Valentino, Stiff-U-Mitch McConnell. I died laughing, but it's so true. Love the shirt. There's another comment about the shirt. Y'all love the shirt better than you love me. I mean, Stiff-U-Mitch is going to really stiff you when you hear the bombshell I'm about to drop in a second about economic news. K8UR channel. It's a financial call for Ford. It has nothing to do with the virus. It's about the government killing car sales and not paying employees to make cars that can't be sold. I love this comment. If you don't know what he's referring to, yesterday's video talked about an announcement by Ford Motor Company that certain employees that have not been brought back, they were supposed to be brought back now, may not be brought back to September because they claim they did not have enough PPP protective equipment to protect them, and they worry that their factories were not COVID-19 promising. And so this viewer came back and said, oh, that's a bunch of hogwash. They are spinning the situation that they are not selling cars, and so they don't have employees. They don't want to bring all the employees back. Really fascinating take. I will add here that a lot of dealerships here in Southern California emptied their fleets off their properties during the rioting and still have not brought them back. So more reason why cars are not being sold. Marvin Joseph, hey, it's a good laugh, LALATE. I applied for an EIDL on April 5th and June 3rd received the EIDL Create portal. I set up in Tada. It was $0. I literally have a $0 loan amount. Do you think this is part of the glitch? Yes. If you haven't watched our video from yesterday, I'll drop in the links above. There's a glitch in the computer system where people are being approved for a $0 loan. I mean, thank you so much for your $0 loan. I can buy so much. Like, with zero, what can you buy? What can you buy with $0? You can buy Mitch McConnell a personality. So Samantha looking sharp, LA. Well, there we go. Another comment about the shirt. Pizza God, great update. The jury's out on the new do, though. Oh, yes, the hair was a hot mess yesterday. I do admit that. No, here comes Robert Henson. Love the hair. Like and cheer, like and gag. Yeah, I did not like it. Kathy Timmel. And it's not that great today either. The greatest result is the closer we get to the election, the more matter everyone's going to be coming out to vote time. It's reoccurring. We piss them off. If not get it sooner, they're always screwing the pooch. Lori Toller, I'm loving all your new shirts. Well, thank you. Today we're going in another. We're hopefully bringing the game to you. Aaron Colt, love the hair, LLA. But got my portal invite. It was only $1,500. LOL. Wow. Called SBA. Said it was a computer glitch. I'm in the 330 vortex. Wow. I mean, SBA is watching our video saying, yes, we can confirm LALATE's videos. It is a computer glitch. So if you receive an SBA loan that's $1,000, it's a computer glitch. This person received $1,500. That's also a computer glitch. James Matarazzo. Anyone who works for the SBA should get their stimulus check last. I love that. The channel, a K8UR channel, another comment. Massachusetts PUA stopped paying 3 weeks ago. Wow. So let's get to let's get to the shocking development that, I mean, my mouth dropped. As you know, the second stimulus package, when it arrived in the Senate, Mitch McConnell said dead on arrival because he says it does not have enough economic data to support passage of a second stimulus check at that time. LALATE was sitting on this side of the recording saying, Mitch, you have a lot of data. Steve Mnuchin says the unemployment rate is currently at about 25%. It's the second worst in the world. That and that 80% of the U.S. economy that's polled, or U.S. citizens polled, said they want a second stimulus check. What data do you need? Well, I'm going to eat crow because Mitch McConnell got the data he wanted. By sitting back and doing nothing, which Mitch McConnell is very good at doing, he got the following data. The unemployment rate dropped in its fastest drop in since the 1930s. It dropped to 13.3%. This in new data released today, referencing the situation as of last month. So this is May's data, but reported today. U.S. employers added a shocking 2.5 million new jobs last month, the largest gain on record, while the unemployment rate dropped to 13.3%, the Labor Department said Friday. Economists had been expecting unemployment to reach 20%. But it's now going the other direction. That it added a shocking 2.5%, $2.5 million jobs last month, shedding the unemployment rate all the way down to 13.3%, and that's in May, where stay-at-home orders were just slowly being lifted in some states. Jim Cramer's reaction. I think there were a lot of people who felt the layoffs would be permanent, and it's obvious there's so much demand, meaning employee demand, that people have to bring people back. I don't know if I agree with Jim Cramer, but interesting. Here's how other industries responded to the news. American Airlines went up 11% on Friday. Delta and United went up 5 and 8.5%, and bank stocks that are not giving you the money gained about 4.5%. The stock market rose 3% today. Nasdaq 2% to hit a record high at 9,800. This is as 2.5 million jobs were added. The question is, where are we going? Yesterday, President Trump tweeted that he thinks that the third and fourth quarter of the United States this year will be the best on record. You know, if it is true, you're going to have all these Republicans like Mitch McConnell sadly going to say, we don't need a stimulus check. Everything is working. Everyone's back at work. Everyone has a lot of money. So there you are. Really, I'm really quite shocked. We won't have the data for the next month for a while, but let's see what happens when June's data comes in later this month. Really quite surprising. I received, here's H. You're going to hate H's comment. I received 2 stimulus checks. One was on direct deposit and the other one was a check. What's going to happen? You're going to be in big trouble. That's what's going to happen. Madhouse Fifi, from what I see on the streets of the past week, social distancing is not needed any longer. If COVID-19 was such a dangerous problem, surely the authorities would have made it stop. Samantha, Ford blaming their financial chaos on the virus. They care about their employees as much as I care about Mitch. Ooh, I love that, Samantha. Kathy, did you ever see Brewster's Millions? Can we vote none of the above? Biden beats the hell out of Trump. Hope he picks a good vice president with his age. She might have to carry on. Gene Crom, hey, LALATE, off the subject, but I heard it today SBA was going to open the portal for people who haven't gotten the grants but got their loan, that you email them with an invitation to the portal like the loan. Do you believe that? It came from an officer at SBA. There has been all this sort of like gossip stuff about things going to open in the next 24 hours. I don't know where this is coming from. I don't know if it's clickbait from some channel that's trying to sell you Weibo stocks or some millennial trying to teach you how to how to repair a kitchen like he has such great style. And then Jackson, if they only paid another $1,200 check, well, that's an insult to the American people. We are so far behind, $1,200 not going to catch us up. Very well said. As this channel has detailed, the second stimulus package would pay you $1,200 in September, which is like ridiculous. The claim that they're going to use this to reelect themselves is just horrid. Ryan, nice shirt, LA. There goes the shirt comments. Great information. Wuhan, I think this is outside the purview of the show, but there are 2 cures for the Wuhan virus. Interesting. And it goes on and goes on. KR Channel slamming Ford some more. This has become the Ford versus Ford and Mitch Slam channel. Miguel the Bronx. Hey, I watched Fox Business News. The jobs reported that the unemployment rate is at 13.3%. Wow. That's Fox News watching my channel before reporting. And they just added 2.1 new jobs. Labor participation is 61%. Unbelievable. We don't need another stimulus package. Ooh, Miguel the Bronx is going to get a lot of fans on this channel. Miguel the Bronx thinks that you, as the viewers of this channel, do not need a second stimulus check. What do you think? Drop in the comments below. And like and share, and I want to hear what you think about Miguel the Bronx's comments. Kim Akins, hurry up. Not very stimulating. Just saying, if they wait until August, it won't help them win the election. People have gone back to work then. They'll take the money, but at the same time, they're giving Mitch and his bitches an instrument of their left hand. Mood God, nice video, LALATE. Well, thank you. If you have a comment, drop your comments in them below and we may feature them tomorrow's recording. As we sit here today, we just don't have any progress on the second stimulus check. We don't know when the second stimulus check would come. We don't know what's going to happen to the $600 from the federal government. We don't know what's going to happen to loan forgiveness. We don't know what's going to happen to CARES, to hazardous pay supplements. We have all these things that were proposed that seem to be going nowhere, and all we have is a bunch of Republicans that now say the economy is doing so much better, but 2 million jobs in an unemployment situation of 13% is not something to assure yourself that everything is in a V pattern. We still need more data, but at the same time, we need action by our members of Congress. As always, stay with LA for more.